Good morning, my name is Steven. We're back here at Disneyland's reopening. We're here a day early at the cast member preview because of my friend Lewis. He got us in early. We're gonna be just doing a walkthrough of the entire park. We're starting right here on Main Street, in front of Main Street Station. And you can see over there the characters are hanging out so that way you can step up and take some pictures with them. But we're just gonna be walking around the entire park. I'm back here with AP as well. He's gonna be joining me. So, let's go. All right, so we're gonna start making our way down Main Street. First off, I wanted to start off with, we got here at about 8 a.m., just before 8 a.m., and they didn't actually open the parking structure, so we had to do a loop or two until they finally opened the parking structure. And we were amongst one of the first ones to get in, thankfully. It wasn't that much of a nightmare, but I did notice that behind us, the line really started to build up. So thankfully we dodged a bullet there. We kind of made it perfect timing where we got in as soon as they opened, but you know, it worked out that way, I guess. So entrance for us wasn't that bad. We tried to get Rise of the Resistance boarding passes at 7 a.m. It did not work. They went out really quick. And we tried again at 12 p.m. and it went out even faster. So if you want Rise of the Resistance boarding passes, you gotta be on it. And we gotta move. I mean, we had to move out of the way, but I mean, it's nice to see, you know, the horse and trolley going down Main Street. You know, it's great. It all builds a part of the atmosphere being back at Disneyland after so long. It's been over a year. Every little thing, you know, that you take for granted when the parks were open, you kind of just didn't think about it then. It means so much more now than it did back, you know, a year ago. Because, you know, I was here a year and a half ago and I didn't care as much. It wasn't that big of a deal. You know, like, it was just another day at Disney.
Mine's 2 years.
Yeah, his is 2 years, by the way. But now it means a whole lot more. And it's been a magical day, and I'm a little tired already from holding the camera all day. So excuse me on that. But yeah, so we're making our way up to the castle, and I'll put some B-roll shots over it. I mean, the castle looks better than ever. Right before it closed, they definitely repainted it, so it looks a lot better then. I mean, when I was walking in earlier, when I first saw the castle at the end of Main Street, you know, tears were shed. I'll be honest. I was happy, excited, you know, upon a second glance, where I have a chance to kind of take a breath and enjoy the view. Can't see my smile because of the mask, but I have not stopped smiling all day. So there it is, we're in the hub, in front of the castle. Beautiful sight, must say. I definitely enjoy being here. Just the atmosphere, not even talking about the rides, we'll get to the rides later, but just being in the park, you know, walking down Main Street, you know, that honestly just made my day. I don't even need the rides. That's why we're spending a good, I don't know, 40 minutes or something. We're just gonna walk around, you know, and just enjoy taking the sights, the sounds, you know, take a minute to just appreciate that we're here, we're in the parks. We're heading over to Tomorrowland right now, and we haven't actually really been over into Tomorrowland too much, so I don't really know how it's looking. I do know that Astro Blasters is closed. Star Tours, Space Mountain, and gee, that's it. That's all that's in Tomorrowland. Oh, and Autopia, because the monorail and submarines are also closed, and Matterhorn, if you count that as a Tomorrowland ride. All those rides are closed, so Tomorrowland, not much, but that's enough. I mean, space.
More like yesterday land.
Really random note, but the standby entrance, I don't know if you can see it, has the 5 minutes, the wait time's 5 minutes, even though the ride's closed. So that's a really random fact. Also, I forgot Astro Orbiter, the rocket ride that goes in circles. Yeah, that ride's also open. I completely forgot about that as we were walking past it. So that's kind of dumb on me.
You know, Rebecca from Canoe Camp.
No, I don't remember her.
When we went canoeing. Rebecca. We're all, instead of saying stroke, we said canoe, you know? No?
Sometimes I really wonder about AP. So we're right in front of Space Mountain and Pizza Planet. A few things to note, Pizza Planet is definitely closed. So if you want to go there, you're not going there. Even though AP really wanted to go. And Space Mountain, even though the light's not on for the ride is open. But I do know also Star Wars Launch Bay is closed as well. but I don't think anyone really cares because all you do is walk around and look at cool Star Wars stuff, which is cool, but just go to Galaxy's Edge. I got the sign, it's closed. No launch bay for anyone today. Galactic Grill, the burger restaurant. AP, why don't you tell them about the restaurant?
It's a 5 out of 5 star restaurant.
It's a 5-star restaurant,
Yep.
he says.
It's 5 out of 5. Truly, if you want to waste your money there, go waste your money there.
No, we actually had a really not great experience there. It wasn't that great of food, but it's okay.
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5. I don't know why, but I just kind of walked down this way really quickly just to see if we can catch some cool shots of Autopia, which Autopia is open. So if you are an Autopia fan, it is open. You can go in. Drivers of all ages can visit. It's pretty cool.
Where are we going?
I don't know.
Is this a smokers area?
No, this isn't. There's no smoking in Disneyland anymore.
Oh.
They banned it. Ooh, we're walking up just as the train's arriving. See if we can catch that on camera. You see it off in the distance. So yeah, if you want to go on the Disneyland Railroad, that is perfectly an option. You can go for the full loop. I'm gonna apologize because my arm is really tired. We don't go to Disneyland very often, and I don't hold this camera for all day. Yeah, did you feel my, you felt my arm shaking. It's literally shaking. I'm trying my best. I can't really hold this camera, so I'm sure it's really noticeable. I'm sorry about that, but I'm trying to push through it so that way we can, you know, show you exactly how Disneyland is. So whenever you're coming along, or if you're not able to come along to Disneyland, this is the video for you. And I'm trying my best to like work through the shakiness, but I need to take a break for a minute. So we're in front of the submarine voyage and the monorail, which are both closed, unfortunately. It is a bummer. But due to the tight capacity, they're not able to actually open the rides, or those specific rides at least. And it's understandable because it's submarine, you're in like a tight space. Same with the monorail, so until it is safer, they will not open those rides. But that's okay, because there's still plenty of other things to do around here, such as
Churros.
Churros.
Robbing banks.
What?
And flivver flagging.
Let's just take a quick second to hop on over here and just take a look over the fence and enjoy the submarine lagoon. It is pretty warm out today. I think it's 90 degrees. It's kind of rough. So yeah, you see all the submarines. They're kind of just docked, not doing anything. They're not even running the Seagulls. I thought they would have been running those at least, but they're not. So that's a interesting one.
They're just boring birds. Government spies.
So now we're making our way alongside Matterhorn, which is closed as well. They're closed for their refurbishment, unfortunately. So it's a tall mountain standing right beside it to look all the way up there. Sucks that it's closed, but on the same token, that's where I lost my microphone, which I will never forget, losing a microphone on that ride. And it has forever put fear into my heart to going on that ride. I don't think you'll ever see me on that ride ever again. That's probably an over-exaggeration. Whoa!
The spies are talking.
I don't think the camera picked it up, but the birds just started going mine. Just when we were calling them boring old birds, they activated. Oh, there's a car going by right over there for Autopia, which I mentioned earlier is open. We're now swinging our way around over to Fantasyland and It's a Small World, which I think we'll take a look over at It's a Small World first and go to Toontown, because that's cool, I guess. What's your favorite thing to do in Toontown, AP?
I don't know. I don't even know what's there.
See, that's why we're going over to Toontown, so we can take a look, so AP can learn, and you can see what's up over there. Which, let me tell you, it's not much because of all the character experiences that are in Toontown. That's typically what you go there for, and those are all closed. So I'm kind of interested to see what's over there. I don't know. So we're actually in front of It's a Small World before we get over to Toontown. And I just want to mention, it's a 30-minute wait. The line goes way over there, zigzagging all over the place. We were here earlier. Oh, hey. One of those random character pop-ins. I didn't even notice him. I was looking at It's a Small World. But it's Mary Poppins. I don't know if it came out on camera. What? She waved at me.
Sie gebeten werden aufzustehen. Danke. Please remain seated until your boat
Just another
comes to
look
a
of
complete
It's a
stop
Small
at the
World.
dock, and you are asked to
Just the
disembark.
grandeur
Thank
of
you.
this ride. It has a nice,
Veuillez rester assis
nice
jusqu'à l'arrêt
exterior.
complet du
Compared to the
bateau
one
et attendez-
in Disney World. I think even AP was disappointed. And AP don't get disappointed for much. He was even like pretty down on it. You could just look at him. He remembers for sure. He was crying about It's a Small World being so bad in Florida, but it's great here.
And you are asked
So
to disembark.
we're here right now and we're enjoying it. We were on this ride earlier, and I was trying to mention this earlier before we ran into Mary Poppins. When we went on the ride, we got off. They actually just stopped the operation of the ride. Like, they stopped boarding because there just wasn't anyone going on the ride. Like, that's how low capacity, or that's how low like this line was at the beginning of the day. But now it's spiked up a lot more. We are walking into Toontown. We have Roger Rabbit's cartoon spin off to the right. We have Gadget Go Coaster off to the left. We have the train behind those trees passing right there, come pulling into the station. I wish I could see it, but you can hear it. And you can see the building for Runaway Railway. So there's Goofy's Playhouse, which is closed. Of course, we can't have the playground open for kids to be playing on because they just wouldn't be able to keep it clean and maintained safely. So unfortunately, the playhouse is closed. Gadget Go Coaster off to the left, which we'll see in a moment. That ride is operating. Oh, and there's Donald. There he is at his house. That's exciting to see Donald out here. Of course, we can't visit him the traditional way, where we go into the house and visit, but seeing him at the house is okay. There's Minnie and Mickey's house. Of course, the aforementioned Mickey house is closed. We are unable to visit. And same with Minnie. But don't worry, because the characters are out and about in other places as well. I don't know for sure if they're popping in at their house or not, but they might be. Oh, we know Donald's there, so that might be a good indication that the other characters are around as well. Good again.
You don't know about this?
I didn't know about that.
What?
So it turns out, even if you're a Disney fanatic like me, you learn something every day. You may not be able to hear me over it, but that's okay. You can be like AP, jumping around.
The guy who has a Disney Channel doesn't know you can step on these. Wow, that's a lot of
So we made our way back over to Fantasyland, taking a look over the teacups. One of my favorite places to go at night, definitely. There's AP just chilling. So across the way, we have the Storybook Canals, which is actually closed. They are not running because of how close the rides are. As we move further into Fantasyland and take a last glimpse of the whale, which I can't remember the name of at the moment. I feel really dumb now. AP is shaking his head that I can't remember. But we're coming over to Dumbo. If you remember the elephant's name, Dumbo the flying elephant. That ride is of course open. It's a 5-minute wait. It's like it's just about a walk on. Then we have the carousel over there. It's a pretty short line, I think. It should be able to take everyone, even at social distancing. There's a bit of a line, but I think that this, even at this capacity, it'll be able to take everyone on the horses. Over there is KC Jr.'s circus train, and that ride is up and running, and they're going to head off for another loop. no AP, and you do it. Anyways, we're in front of the carousel right next to Sword and Stone, and we're gonna take a look at some of the dark rides. So we got Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, which I don't believe has anything new, so let's make our way down. Over to the left we have Peter Pan's Flight, which has a decent ride as always. I don't know where the queue time is supposed to be. Let's see if I can catch it so I can tell you. But it's got a pretty long line. And only taking like 2 people like every couple minutes. It's actually, that's an exaggeration. 2 people every
5 hours.
yeah, taking 2 people every 5 hours. It's gonna be a long wait time.
5 hours.
So there it is. Wow, it claims it's only 10 minutes. Maybe, it could be. But you can see all the way back there. A cast member with the line forms here is telling us what the line forms.
Who would have known? The more you learn. I mean, subscribe to Stephen Pong, Disneyland fanatic. He tells you what signs mean.
Anyways, I know that with all the social distancing in the lines, it can get confusing. So they are typically cast members on the busier rides, or on most of the rides in general, that will have a line, a line sign. So we just look for them, and that's where the beginning of the line will be. Got Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique right off the left, and the line for Snow White's Enchanted Wish, which is the new version of that ride. It has been updated, refurbished, added a new ending and such, I believe. Don't quote me on this, but we will be putting out a video about that, a full ride POV if you're interested. There will be a link in the top right if you want to click on it. Definitely, I thought it was a pretty cool ride. AP, what did you think of it?
Yes.
So if you're looking to hop on that ride, the line starts way back over by the Royal Theater. You're going to want to head over to that side, in front of the castle on the left side, walking in to catch that ride. The line has been 30 minutes plus all day, which isn't bad, given that it's a new ride, but we are lower capacity and it is a cast member preview day, so I don't know what capacity actually is today. And then we're passing by Pinocchio's Daring Journey, and that has no queue time, and it's going right away. We're leaving the world of fantasy and going into the world of Star Wars and Galaxy's Edge. We're on the path to Frontierland, but of course we're going to be cutting right and heading right over to Galaxy's Edge, which this place has some additional seating for you to come and enjoy your food. If it's busy and you need a place to sit, this may be the opportunity, to come over and enjoy a nice meal or just take a break. There are also these benches as well, which are designated dining areas, meaning I believe you should be able to eat on them, right? Mm-hmm. That's what that means.
Stephen Pong's channel.
I actually haven't really seen anyone eating on the benches though, but it is an option in case if the crowds get too busy on the tables. As we see the first outpost of Galaxy's Edge, we have made it to Star Wars Land. You can find the wonderful ride Smuggler's Run, which is a cool ride that you pilot the Millennium Falcon, which is awesome in itself, and the brand new ride Rise of the Resistance, which in total is probably been open for like maybe barely 2 months, because it opened right before Disneyland shut down last year, which is unfortunate. Not a lot of people got to experience the ride, so it is definitely a big popular ride now, and you can tell even on the cast member preview, the line, the boarding pass went out like that, and we're talking within minutes. Is there anything you're looking at? Oh, there's a stormtrooper way up there.
Support the First Order, and you do support the First Order, don't you? Excellent. We know what you're doing.
Of course, AP was having a lot of fun with the Stormtrooper up on top. And the Stormtrooper was having a lot of fun with us, actually, or a lot of fun with AP. So that was really exciting to watch. Fun. I mean, you may not be able to walk up to the characters anymore, but that is still, you still get those fun moments, even without that. You just gotta find those moments. And be like AP and really just seize the opportunity. Here we go, the Millennium Falcon. One of the fastest ships. You look like you're about to say something. Or you look like you're about to sneeze. So just taking a look, this ride is 35 minutes. You spend most of the time on the outside, and a lot of the queue actually isn't inside, if that makes any sense. There's a huge inside queue portion, but they're not doing that, of course, because California has the rule where they're trying to limit the amount of time inside. So Disney is doing their best to accommodate that, and in order to do that, they have to limit the amount of time inside. So that's why a lot of the queues, you're gonna find they're actually outside of the rides. Even if they have indoor queues, they will look a little bit worse than they probably would normally seem. But that's okay, it's just because the queue's outside.
Nothing? Are we sure about that? I don't know. What? Okay, alright, I guess you're right, as always.
We're now leaving the outpost in the market and heading over towards the Rise of the Resistance ride, which I don't know how many times I could say this with disappointment, but we did not get boarding passes for, so we'll just look out from the outside. Kind of just wish that we were on the inside. But I must say, this is one of my favorite paths in Star Wars Land. Just the nice shrubbery and greenery that surrounds the area, along with the rock formation. I mean, obviously Disney is great at theming, but it really does make you feel like you are in the world of Star Wars. If you're a fan like some of us, I don't know if you're a fan. Are you a fan of Star Wars?
I would say I'm like mid. I don't know the ins and outs, right? But I mean, like, I get the storyline.
So you got a mid fan and a major fan like me. This is obviously, you know, like your childhood dream to be in the land of Star Wars, to live it. And Disney, I gotta give them props for giving us that ability to kind of fulfill your childhood. Anyways, we are passing by the Rise of Resistance queue line. We need to have a boarding pass, and they will scan it, the entrance, in which, of course, we do not have. We are going under the shadowy bridge of the railroad and entering the land of Critter Country, leaving Galaxy's Edge. They're not running the canoes. I know you're sad about the canoes, but that is okay because they do have the Mark Twain running around. I haven't seen so far, actually. I have not seen the Mark Twain today, but it is out on the river. Oh, but we could see the canoes. Look at that. AP, how much money to go hop on and steal one?
$10.
10 bucks? Should I pay 10 bucks to do that? That would end our day at Disney right then and there. But would it be worth it? That's the real
I feel
question.
like I could get on there and sit down and then quickly get back up without anyone noticing.
I think someone would notice for sure.
I mean, people will, you know. Just our pet snake. Just a day out in Disney.
What the world is it? I'm like, get that with it's a tripod.
Walking by Splash Mountain, which is 25 minutes long. Oh, it's closed.
No! It's closed?
Yeah, we are.
Bummer.
Took too long. You know, just check the app. On the app, once we have a wait time on there, make sure it's gonna be open.
Oh, so it's just temporary closed?
Yeah, it should be just temporary.
Okay, cool. Thank God.
You can actually see. Actually, I don't know if you can see. I can see. I'll try and get it. You can see the workers trying to fix the ride. I guess it broke down. They are here and trying to make sure that we can go back and join the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh, but that ride is closed at the moment. But Splash Mountain is open at a 25-minute wait, which I feel like should be longer. I don't know about you.
It's pretty fast, no?
Yeah, 25 minutes isn't that bad, especially with how hot it is right now.
Yeah.
I do envy everyone that is getting on that ride because I could really use a water ride right now. But we still have more walking around to do. So we're gonna head back over to New Orleans and check back in with you.
Yeah.
All right, so we're in New Orleans Square, and I had to pass off the camera to AP because my arms were definitely dead. But we're passing over by Haunted Mansion, and the line for this looks outrageous almost. It's only a 40-minute wait, but if you looked at this, I would not go on it personally. But it's not that bad of a wait, supposedly. AP's walking backwards. I'm kind of really impressed with it. Good job at walking backwards, actually. You're just blocking everyone. Anyway, so the French market is up and running. They're popping off. Beignets are going left and right. That line is crazy as well. Moving over, we're gonna pass right over Pirates, which Pirates is also a decent line. It's right there, actually. It's right beside us. We're walking right beside the Pirates line. I didn't even realize it. That line as well is pretty busy. We did that first in the day. Definitely so grateful that we did the ride at the beginning of the day. It was a walk-on at that point, but now it looks like it's a 20-30 minute wait, and it's not even really moving. Oh, it is. Just not much. But we'll be heading over into Frontierland. You having fun? Watch out, watch out.
Oh, I see him. I still have you in frame.
AP is swerving left and right, walking backwards. It is actually kind of impressive to watch. Like the intensity's up because I feel like he's gonna run into someone, but then at the last second he catches it and he's out of the way. I don't think this is a good idea, but he thought it was a great idea. Go left, we're going to go towards Frontierland. We're also walking right by the Rivers of America. Of course, Fantasmic is not going to be up and running, which is unfortunate. That is a great show. Love it, but because of social distancing, we don't want all those crowds grouping up. Fantasmic is going to be held off until a later date. But at the very least, if you want to go on the Rivers of America, the Mark Twain, as I mentioned earlier, is up and running, and it's actually in station right now. AP, you want to pull that whip pan? Pretty impressive stuff, actually. As you can see behind me, there's a lot more seating for dining. If you're looking for that Stage Door Cafe, that is open for mobile order. Nope, I don't know anything about that restaurant, but it is open if you want to go ahead and stop for a spell. Unluckily though, the Golden Horseshoe is closed, which sucks because that was some of the funniest entertainment that I have ever seen in my life. Right next to, of course, me. Get it? Moving on. Thunder Mountain though is open, and that was like a 5-minute wait. For some reason, Thunder Mountain is not. People just don't want to go on that ride. Well, they want to go on rides like Splash, Haunted, you know, Space Mountain, but Thunder Mountain's not getting love. So if you wanted to, this time of the day, about 3 p.m., you could stop over at Thunder Mountain and get on like right away. As we are walking to the front of Frontierland, where we're gonna cross over to Adventureland, behind me, the shooting exposition is closed, which is kind of unfortunate because AP doesn't get to show off his shooting skills. Rat. So we're over in Adventureland, and just really quickly, wanted to mention that the line from Indiana Jones is taking over the Jungle Cruise. They're up there walking around. I assume that's the line for Indiana Jones because Jungle Cruise is closed, but that's kind of a crazy line, not gonna lie. Obviously, again, they can't go inside, so that is the next best thing. The Tiki Room is also open, but you can't get a Dole Whip, which is really saddening, honestly. I'm kind of bummed that you can't get a Dole Whip, because in this hot heat right now, I could really use one. We're back in the hub where it all started at the beginning, and we're gonna enjoy one more glance at that beautiful castle. Basically, that is it. Let's start making our way out towards the exit as we do my closer. That is everything in Disneyland. We walked the entire park, I believe. I don't believe we missed anything. I hope we didn't. Hopefully you're able to learn a little bit about what's open and what's closed, get a little bit a better idea get a better idea of what the atmosphere feels like. There's a lot of happy people here today, I will say. A lot of excitement. You can see it in the crowds to just be back in Disneyland. I'm definitely excited. This has been a fantastic day. I couldn't have asked for any better day. It was hot as heck though, I will admit. Unfortunately, we did not get a water ride in, so is what it is. But we were making our way out towards the exit. How do you feel? How was your day at Disney?
I think it was a good day. I don't think the weather really got to me. I think I drank a lot of water. I would say the lines, perfect. Honestly, I think this was a good Disney day. For
Yeah, definitely. The lines make a huge difference, honestly. You wouldn't expect the lines to be this short. They were a lot shorter than I thought they were gonna be, but I have to note, at 1 p.m., as soon as California Adventure was able to hop over, once the park hoppers were kind of hopping back and forth, that's when it really started getting busy. I saw lines as kind of double, triple from what they were. 5-minute lines with the 15. I mean, there's still some 5-minute lines still around, like Thunder and a lot of the Fantasyland rides, but you know, Indy is at 35. You know, Haunted Mansion's up there at 45, upwards to 50, because it's just really busy, because that's what everyone kind of getting over here and wants to do. Other than that, if you get here, you're starting your day in Disneyland, get on as many rides as possible in the beginning, and then start slowing your day down once the rest of the California Adventure guests hop over, is probably gonna be my best suggestion. But this is looking like the end of our day here at Disneyland. If you're interested in the vlog and more of what we did and not just walking around, the top right here, if you want to check that vlog out. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. I really appreciate it. I know that I got really tired as the day went on. Hopefully I was able to get my point across of what Disneyland's like, what the rides are like, what the wait times are, what the atmosphere is like. Can't wait to come back again. We'll be back real soon. As always though, this isn't a goodbye, but just a see you real soon.
Bye.